As I said, we are going to hammer curl on the way up. Peak position, we're going to supinate our hands, control that negative on the way down. Nice, slow, and controlled. Hammer curl on the way up, supinate, control the negative on the way down. Hammer curl, supinate, control on the way down. Really squeeze that hammer curl on the way up to hit the brachialis. It's a muscle that goes kind of underneath your bicep, down your forearm. It's really good for helping your biceps look very peaked at the top. As that muscle grows, it's going to push your biceps up. So when you flex, you'll get a better peak. Supinate, control the negative. I think I'm going to do 3 sets of these because I was doing some resistance bands behind me. I'm going to go right into Bayesian curls with resistance bands after this exercise. I'm going to knock out 3 sets of these. I take 30 seconds to a minute break in between each. Control. Wow, these are really tough. 1, control. That's going to do it for that set. Man, it's a killer. See you back in 30 seconds to a minute. All right, in set 2, hammer curl, supinate, control the negative. Hammer curl, supinate, control that negative. Wow, these are really tough. I think today I've already done back, which any of your pull downs indirectly hit your biceps as well. So they're getting work there. This is just a dedicated buys. Small muscle group doesn't need to be hit as hard as your bigger ones, which is why we'll only be doing 6 sets today. Normally I shoot for at least 12 reps. I don't think I'm going to get 12. Man. Holy shit. My buys are on fire. Gonna go for 2 more, as long as I can control that negative. When I can't control that negative anymore, that's when I'll stop. 1 more. Nope, can't get it. 1 more set to go of these. All right, last set. One thing, if you're wondering, hey, what if I don't have adjustable dumbbells or don't have dumbbells at home? How am I going to do these? Well, I would highly recommend, especially if you're working out at home, to jump on Facebook Marketplace. Tons of listings. I bought these during peak COVID a long time ago and way overpaid then, as all weights were overpriced. But I've seen the 25-pound adjustable dumbbells as low as $25 for a set on there that look to be in good shape. I haven't physically or personally checked them out, and some that will go all the way up to 55 pounds for $100 or less, which for dumbbells that go from 10 up to 55 pounds, 2.5 pound increments for $100, that is the biggest steal you can get. So I'd highly suggest looking on there if you're looking for something budget friendly. Wow. Ay, 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 ay. I'm going to go for 3 more after this set. 1. 2. 1 more. Holy cow. It's going to do it for Zottman curls. Anyways, gonna almost have my Bayesian curl set up right now. Got to do some minor adjustments. I'll see you in a second to get those going. All right, so Bayesian curls. You want to put the anchor, if you can see, my hands at my side, the length of my hands, that's where you want to put the anchor vertically on the door. That way you're getting the most stretch in your biceps in this stretch position right here. So I have my elbows behind me like this. I slightly lean forward, and you're going to get your peak contraction at about 90 degrees. Control the negative, squeeze. Big stretch, squeeze, control that negative as always. I like to bust out 12 or more reps. These actually feel really good already. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to have to increase the resistance band because this isn't enough. Or alternatively, I can just step forward and get more tension, which maybe I'll do that instead. Do a 30 to 45 second break in between each set. Lengthen partials, like I said, big stretch, partial, big stretch, partial, control the negative. 2 more. Whoa, I know that set took a little bit of time, but I didn't have the right weight on there. So I get a better weight that's more consistent for less reps. Cut that set in half time-wise. Anyways, going to change this camera angle and see in about 30 seconds. All right, getting into set 2. All I'm doing, because that last set was very light, I am just stepping forward a little bit more for more tension. And then in between sets, I've kind of set up my last set. What I like to do sometimes, I will do drop sets in my last set. So I grab one heavier resistance band, one lighter resistance band, because I can't knock out a ton of reps at this weight. I went heavier. I could probably have put 2 heavier resistance bands and made my last set with this weight that I'm using now. Because when I do drop sets, I aim for like 8 to 10 reps per set before I drop the weight. But wow. And I'm going to take a full minute break in between this and my last set because of that drop set. Wow, these are getting tough. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. Felt good. Last set, like I said, I was going to do drop sets, so I have a heavy resistance band, elbows behind me, good stretch at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming forward a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to come back. I'm going to grab my next weight down. Make sure these are even. Do my steps forward. Elbows behind again, good stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last set. Dropping down one more. Over the years, I bought a few resistance band sets. Basically, all of them come with a set of handles. So I've accumulated a few sets of handles. I got this pre-set up to minimize the break in between sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, oh my gosh, 16, 17, 18. Well, that's going to do it. Well, that's going to do it for arms. You can knock this out really quick at home. For any busy dad out there, has a set of resistance bands, wants to do a quick, effective arm workout. This works for me, definitely. I'm 45. I think I have a decent arms for an old man. Keeps me feeling good. And please leave a thumbs up if you got anything from the video or liked it. Or leave a thumbs down too if it was a complete waste of your time. I hope you stop by again to check out any of my other videos. From Jeff from Alpha Dad Fitness. Stay fit, stay strong, and hopefully we will see you again.